everybody. Just wanted to welcome you to LipglossNMics, and we will be shortly with Just Call Me Veto.
This is Nico London, and you're now locked in with Kelly Kell on 258 Radio. Here's my new single.
Vito, what up? My brother. Yeah, Cap, G, oh, yeah. Hey.
Boy 50.
Told my ex I got too many, man, I cannot settle. Everybody you see with me, I call them my brothers. Vito, that's my brother. Benji's in my duffel. She know I won't love her. Let go stack them ruffle. I put 50 to the side just for rainy days. I pay 50 just to shine, swear it heal the pain. I woke up today, which one I'm about today. I got everything, I swear it's a blessing, yeah. I'ma run it all the way up. You play on me, boy, get touched. This money keep giving me a rush. Make your man blush. Pull up in a one-on-one, and you know I got a whole bunch. And I don't know what I done. When I come around, they hold my ex. I got too many, man, I cannot settle. Everybody you see with me, I call them my brothers. Vito, that's my brother. Benji's in my duffel. She know I won't love her. Let go stack them ruffle.
Here, you see with me, I call them my brothers. Different daddy, different mothers, but them still my brothers. I keep a real one on the side, but I cannot love them. When it come to the cash, I'm rushing. Don't play with that cash, I'm busting. Young came from nothing, ran it up from Monday to Sunday. And I'm fresh no Easter Sunday. Me and Cat finna hit the runway. And I'm blessed, I can't complain. Stack it up for a rainy day. All the miles I keep them plain. Keep it real, that's in my vein.
Told my ex I got too many, man, I cannot settle. Everybody you see with me, I call them my brothers. Vito, that's my brother. Benji's in my duffel. She know I won't love her. Let go stack them ruffle. Told my ex I got too many, man, I cannot settle. Everybody you see with me, I call them my brothers. Vito, that's my brother. Benji's in my duffel. She know I won't love her. Let go stack them ruffle.
Welcome to LipglossNMics, and I have Vito live with us, and that was my brother featuring Cap G. Are you there with me, Vito?
What up, what up?
Yes, so I am so glad everybody's been asking about you, Vito, because last night we had to cancel the show. I had an emergency, so tonight it was a double shot of LipglossNMics, and we just did Joe Green, and now we got Vito.
That's what it do, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, I'm excited. So this song, My Brother, with Cap G. So do you do a lot of songs with Cap G? Because I know you got another one with Cap G, too.
Yeah, we got a few records, man. Me and Cap, we go way back, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother for real.
That's wild, all right. Because I was like, I just noticed the one we're going to be playing to exit the show is featuring him, too. And I didn't even notice that earlier. The All Bad song.
We got it. Yeah, we got a couple of songs, man, and All Bad features Cap G and also Jay Young.
Jay Young, yeah.
He was on the Tupac movie. He was actually Hussein Fatal, Tupac's best friend on the movie or whatever. So he played him. So you know what I'm saying? That's a big record too.
Oh wow! All right, that's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. So when did you start music? Because you've been doing music for a little while. I've noticed that.
Yeah, I've been doing music for a minute, man. My name used to be Fly Guy Vito, man. I used to go by that stage name, and we've been grinding since about 2008. You know what I'm saying? I had a song, one of my first breakthrough records was with Young L.A. It was called Style Like Wow. That was right when he signed with Grand Hustle and stuff like that. So we hit the ground running, like basically off of MySpace, and we've been grinding ever since. We had a couple of, name changes and different things like that here and there, but it's still the same goal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So that's where Fly Guy came from, because I noticed on Facebook when I went to do the ads during, the last couple of weeks and stuff, Fly Guy kept coming up every time I did Vito, and I'm like, but I knew it was you because I seen the pictures, and I'm like, okay, so he must have had another name before or something.
Yeah, I ain't on Facebook right now, man. My page had got deleted a minute ago, but I'm about to get that back and popping, you know what I'm saying? But it's Just Call Me Veto.
Right.
Basically, Veto stands for Victory Ends Those Opinions.
Oh wow, okay. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
definitely. So, I mean, again, it's a different name, but it's the same goal. You know what I'm saying? We got the same, and we just pushing. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I see you're active on Twitter and you're active on Instagram a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely active on Instagram a whole lot. That's like one of the biggest platforms in terms of social media that I'm active on. And Twitter is just like, I get on Twitter for entertainment, but I'm also active on there too as well.
Yeah, I kind of started leaning away from Facebook this year too. I still put the ads up, but I've noticed that I'm more involved with like Twitter and Instagram now. I don't know what it is. I just kind of I guess like Facebook just kind of like wears me out.
Yeah, Facebook is more so. I mean, I'd say that's more family oriented, but at the same time, I'm
Drama.
scrolling all day,
Yeah.
all types of stuff on there that I don't really be feeling like watching. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, and you just I don't want to deal with it.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah. So I mean, but other than that, man, I'm active on Instagram. I think that's one of the most influential social media platforms.
Absolutely.
That's out. Instagram and I mean, I would say Twitter, but they got a lot of other things. I definitely say Instagram.
Yeah, definitely Instagram. Twitter, it kind of reflects with my other show too. So Twitter's pretty good for me too because I can my other show is kind of an adult show, so there's a lot of that on there, which kind of it's good with one reason, but in another way it's not because I try to separate it and have two Twitters so that they go to the other Twitter for that. But yeah, right, that doesn't happen. They all end up coming to one, and I'm just like, oh wow. But it's all right. We deal with it. But so
Yeah,
okay,
you gotta deal with it.
yeah, you just gotta deal with it. But so now you got this single. Now is this all coming on an EP together?
Yeah, so in March, the end of March, not April, I think it was April 4th, I dropped a EP titled Santabello. And both of those songs on there. It was a little seven song project. We had Land Strip Chip on there. He just got signed at Def Jam. We had Cap G on there. We got Yaki on there, and the rest of the songs is just me. But it's a solid project, a great body of work. August I'm looking to drop some more music, and September I'm looking to drop another EP. So I'm just working, man, just putting everything into perspective. We're trying to get this shit going, and you know what I'm saying, just continue to keep it going.
That's what's up. So are you gonna drop any more videos to that one, or?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we got the All Bad video. Actually, we're in the works. We're doing that. I dropped another video too as well, and I also dropped a song called Get To It. These are just two other records that weren't on the project, but we've been staying consistent. We got some more videos coming off the project. I'm thinking about dropping the intro, doing that one too as well, but definitely All Bad is on the way.
Gotcha. Now, All Bad, I like that one too, which I got that up for everybody to hear too as we leave the interview. How about now, as far as traveling, are you going to be doing any shows?
Yeah, I mean, so initially we was doing a ton of shows in the city and stuff like that, but I think this market is kind of getting like oversaturated in terms of what type of shows. Everybody's doing like open mics and stuff. And to answer your question, I mean, we have been conversing with different promoters and stuff like that. So I mean, they got South by Southwest coming up next year. They got A3C coming up in a few weeks. It's a lot of different things, different platforms, different stages we're trying to hit. So just stay tuned. We do got some shows, but I definitely keep everybody updated on my Instagram and on my website. So
yeah, everybody was telling me Atlanta was definitely getting saturated, but yet it was moving quick too.
It's moving quick, yeah. So the music scene. This is the music capital, man. Everybody moves here to pursue the music, and whether they're or pursue anything in entertainment, whether you're an actor, you're a singer, you're a dancer, model, rapper, inspiring comedian. There's different avenues and different ways to skin the cat here in Atlanta. So a lot of times everybody just come here. So you know what I'm saying. But in terms of like the shows, I mean, they got a lot of good shows, good solid like stages that you can get decent exposure out here. But they also got other ones that just, it's just, people just trying to get their stuff out there. So I'm not knocking nothing, but at the same time, I'm looking to, kind of branch out and venture out and do different stages in different states.
Yeah, I always tell everybody it's good to get your state on lock, where you're doing music and everything, but also get out of the box and go other places as well. A lot of people don't realize that, and they try to just like become the. I try to call them the local rappers around here.
Yeah, but you got to be local before you nationwide too.
Right, but some of those local rappers, they never go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just
Right.
stay. And it's like 7, 8 years later down the road, they're still that local rapper. And it's like, no, man, like you gotta travel, like not just this state, everywhere, so that everywhere can hear your music. If you're not gonna bust your tail to get it out there digitally, or just because the local neighborhood and the local peeps know your song, you want everybody to hear that song.
Right.
And that's what drives me crazy, because it's like they're so, me coming from up north to move down south, a lot of our stuff we heard later. Like when I first moved down here and started working in corporate music, Ludacris was big down here. Okay? And this is going back some time now. And Ludacris walked right into my store, and I didn't even know who he was. That's how crazy I felt. Invited me to his show that night and everything. And I ended up giving it to one of my employees because he already knew who Ludacris was, knew Ludacris was big at that time. You know what I'm saying? I could kick myself in the ass for it today because, you know what I'm saying? I knew who Ludacris was after living down here, but up north, he hadn't hit Boston yet. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't, like, he wasn't big in Boston yet. You know what I mean? He was working its way up there.
Right.
So it's like I feel, yeah, of course, once I had been down here for like a month or two, of course it was up there then. They were still on other stuff, but I mean, I never realized how music flowed like that. I was always confused. I thought if music was out in one spot, everybody was listening to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's not like that.
Yeah. I think the South is like the mecca of everything. You know what I'm saying? You got Houston, big music platform. You got Atlanta, of course. You got Baton Rouge is coming up right now. They got a lot of artists in Baton Rouge.
I think Miami too.
You got Florida. Period. Florida got the game sold up in terms of up and coming artists. That sound that they got. I think initially, like in terms of if you want to get out there. Atlanta is like the place to be, but can't sleep on Baton Rouge, Florida, and Houston. Man, they got a lot of talented cats. I say Texas, period. They got a lot of talented cats, and everybody on the come up, man. You can really find all these artists. I mean, I be finding all these artists off of Say Cheese. Just being honest, Say Cheese really goes to the grits and the gutters and the hood, and they. Put the shine on people who wouldn't necessarily get the shine on all these other platforms.
And where's that?
Say Cheese Media. I mean, you can go on their page. I think it's Say Cheese Digital, Say Cheese Media. One of them. But it's a good blog site, man. And they actually just featured me on their blog for the My Brother song, Me and Cap. So it was a good look. So shout out to Say Cheese. Shout out to Sean Cotton.
That's wild. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Yeah, see, that's what I like. I like the ones that check out, like, that's like me. I don't like going to the normal stuff. I like Boston. There's a girl. I believe she's either Haitian or Jamaican, and she's like one of the top female MCs out of Boston. And because people down here wouldn't look for that, you know what I'm saying? Every time I show her to somebody, they'd be like, "Wow, where'd you find her?" And I'm like, "Wow." But yeah,
right.
North, everybody knows her, you know what I'm saying? But nobody down here. And she got bars that are crazy, and she's really good. And it's like she's got a big name. She's won awards up in Boston. She's done a lot of things, you know what I mean? But yet down here she's not, nobody knew. I interviewed her once and everybody loved her. And I'm just like, God, this is crazy.
Right.
Like, I wish I could do something just to connect. Like the
right.
North and the South,
right.
because, and it's true, like, there's a lot of good talent in New York, too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about New York, yeah, New York, yeah, definitely, man, New York had it on lock for a long time, so shout out to everybody up north doing their thing, too. I think Philly got a crazy sound, too, as well as D.C., so it's just different music everywhere, man, there's a lot of talented people out here. And not everybody gets their shot, but I mean everybody puts in the work. So I mean, salute everybody that's doing whatever they doing.
Absolutely. So, all right. So you got the brother song, and then you got the next one that'll be coming up. Now after you do these and you do the video for It's All That, right?
All bad, yeah.
All bad. Okay. And then what do you got flowing out for the second semester of the year, like the whole half a year?
Yeah, fourth quarter and stuff, man. You just gotta stay tuned. I mean, we got My Brother's remix coming. Again, we just working, man, putting out another EP, and we just keeping it going. You know what I'm saying, Vito? We just keeping it going. Victor Enzo's opinion.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I know Big Main wants me to call him in too, so I'll probably let them hear the other song and call him in while that song's playing.
Right.
So we can do that. Here, you want to introduce the All Bad song?
Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to y'all for having me, man. This my second single featuring Cap G and Jay Young, man. All Bad on the Santabello EP. Y'all go get that. Just call me Vito, man. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everywhere. Just call me Vito.
And here is All Bad.
Yeah. 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 Stick it up, rack it all up. I know they were talking, they were hating. Shit, look at all the money that we making. Oh, remember we was staying at the Days Inn. Yeah, now we full season for vacation. Yeah, I can't make it up, it was all bad. Yeah, tell me what was you and it was all bad. Yeah, now all of a sudden you wanna call back. Yeah, bitch, you didn't notice that I saw that. Brand new wardrobe for the fall, man. We ain't never fought when it was hard, man. I swear we were broke eating raw, man. Now we hit the store, they be like, God damn. We won't take a L, let's get the W. Got a foreign female, let's hit the W. Yeah, she know I won't tell that I'm fucking you. Yeah, worth a couple mil, I can't bustin' you. No flex. I know they were talking, they were hating. Shit, look at all the money that we making. Oh, remember we was staying at the Days Inn. Yeah, now we full season for vacation. Yeah, I can't make it up, it was all bad. Yeah, tell me what was you and it was all bad. Yeah, now all of a sudden you wanna call back. Yeah, bitch, you didn't notice that I saw that.
I be going dumb, ain't talking special ed. You in my hood, I shake it down just like a etch a sketch. I still on my body like it's winter pit. Pull up on your bitch, she had to catch a breath. And I don't take no Kit Kat breaks. I'm setting trends, man, ain't nigga late. And I just need a meal in a safe. And I can spot the real from the fake. Hey, yeah.
I know they were talking, they were hating. Shit, look at all the money that we making. Oh, remember we was staying at the Days Inn. Yeah, now we full season for vacation. Yeah, I can't make it up, it was all bad. Yeah, tell me what was you and it was all bad. Yeah, now all of a sudden you wanna call back. Yeah, bitch, you didn't notice that I saw that.
Talk that shit, then walk that shit. Seen that whip, then bought that whip. Seen that bitch, then bought that bitch. I had to Randy Moss that bitch. That mean that I caught that bitch. You know I be out that shit, so you just can't fault that shit. Now I'm about to talk my shit. Hell is you talking like I don't do this shit often. Now I'm about to talk that shit. Ballin' like Boston, here come the nail in the coffin. Now I'm about to talk my shit. Me Captain Vito out of Miami like Dolphins. I'm like Dolphins. Better grab your girl, cause she Atlanta Hawkins.
I know they were talking, they were hating. Shit, look at all the money that we making. Oh, remember we was staying at the Days Inn. Yeah, now we full season for vacation. Yeah, I can't make it up, it was all bad. Yeah, tell me what was you and it was all bad. Yeah, now all of a sudden you wanna call back. Yeah, bitch, you didn't notice that I saw that.
Alright, y'all, that was All Bad by Vito featuring Cap G and Jay Young.
Yep.
And we also have DJ Big Man with us. So now we got everybody with us. DJ Big Man, you got any questions for Vito?
Nah, I don't have any questions for Vito. I just want everybody, man, quit sleeping on my guy and be ready for him, because he coming for everything he deserves.
That's what's up. What's up. And that's how, so how did you meet Vito? Another same thing? Not in this, it's gotta be the strip club, right?
Man. Nah, track, and I put him on a mixtape. It's one of my first mixtapes that I ever dropped, and I've been paying attention to Vito like for a while, and it's like every year like he get better and better, and like and he just coming, man, and you know he been in the game for a long time, so you know this is his time to shine, and it seems like every time he don't work with a lot of major people too, so he done did tracks with a lot of people before too.
Yeah, he was just telling me the guy on All Bad, Jay Young, was the guy that played on Tupac's movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right. And of course, I know who Cap G is. I've heard of him. I don't know why I've heard of him. I'm trying to think how I heard of Cap G. Not just had to be a song or something. I don't know how I heard of him.
Probably a girlfriend record.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, a song called Girlfriend.
That could have been it. I know I've heard that name like before. Then when I seen it with you, I'm like, that Cap G, that name. I don't know. I've heard that name before. So that's pretty cool.
Right.
And he was telling me about just different things. We were discussing like music, and me and DJ Big Man were having a discussion about who's that freaky looking Skittles guy?
6ix9ine.
Yeah. I'm sorry. And he was saying how he was starting to, you know, I just have my own opinions about him. I mean, if he's changing and starting to respect people, then I'm alright. But I just thought he was so cocky, and I mean, everybody has their own opinion. His music just doesn't do nothing for me. I don't know how he has the fan base he does. I think he has it from the stunts he does. I don't know. I don't see how people fall for his music like that.
Well, see, in the music business, it's like some artists always create their own character. Like, you gotta be a character. Like, you create yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with
so
his goofy
like...
look. That's what's attracting everybody. He looks like a freaking unicorn. Come on now. Look, his teeth is like, no.
But it's just like this new age of time. They like stuff like that.
You
like,
think?
Yeah, it's just like everybody just, you know, the way quality music is now is totally different.
It's terrible.
Yeah, sometimes I be looking at it like, man, music ain't what it used to be, but it is what it is. As long as people still working, that's all that really matters, you know?
I know, and I try to look at it like that. I really do. But I think I'm scared because, like, I mean, my kids are grown now. They're you know, young adults or whatever. You know, they're above 18, so I don't have to stress. But I mean, I can't say that because I grew up with Marilyn Manson and a couple of freaks like that. But I mean, he wasn't disrespectful. Like I don't like his personality. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. There's just something about him I don't like. And like I said, that whole video with Nicki Minaj, it was her that made that video. I mean, come on, he looks like a dweeb in it. No. It can't be him. It can't be him that they're watching it for. You know that. Like, he's not even attractive. Come on now.
Man,
if there's a female...
I was on his Instagram and I read a lot of his comments, and he got a lot of fans that love him.
Are you serious? There's girls that think he's attractive?
People are crazy about him. Teenagers is crazy about 6ix9ine. Like, he's his own character. And then when he got on there and apologized to the whole world and apologized to people, like, he said he was going to change, and he didn't mean to start a lot of shit. So, you know, I respect him for that. At least
all right,
he did.
well, I respect him for that. I'll give him that. I do respect him for that because he really didn't stop needing to be such a smart ass, because that was just, he needed to get slapped upside the head. But I don't care. I still don't like his music.
But it's just like in this game, you just gotta be humble with people and treat people that way you want to be. You know, it's just, you know, a lot of things happen to a lot of artists when they, you know, out here doing all the wrong stuff, because karma always come around.
Right.
Well, he did get his karma. He got beat up. But everybody's saying that was an inside job too, so I don't know. Only Hollywood would know, or whatever. Who knows if he paid somebody to do it or whatever. But I don't know. I guess it's a new look or whatever. Whatever. I think it's crazy. There was plenty of other things he could do. I'm trying to think, who did something with Marilyn Manson? It was a rap artist, y'all.
DMX.
Did he?
Yeah, it's on his first album.
Oh yeah, a long time ago, but there was one recently. I don't think it was Young Thug. I'm trying to think who did something. It was just recently, and I was shocked. And I think he was from Atlanta. And I was so shocked, and I still haven't heard the song, and I want to hear it. It was like his last album he just did, and I can't think of who it was. I'm gonna have to look it up after we get off the air.
Right.
Yep, I'm gonna have to. So Vito, who would you want to perform with? Like if you got to pick out of everybody in the industry, you can go back and not in time like people that are gone, but I mean, who would you want to perform with?
Lil Wayne and Drake.
Drake, really?
Yep.
So many people love Drake.
Yeah, Drake got a fan base, man, like crazy. Drake, I mean, come on, man, like Drake is Drizzy,
Long as it ain't nothing to do with that song Kiki. Promise me.
Alright.
I can't stand that song no more. And then, where would you want to perform?
Man, I mean, I would want to perform at Coachella, man. I would definitely want to do that. I want to do Coachella. I want to do any award show. You know what I'm saying? Any big award show. Like, definitely. So, I'm just like, hey, man. Coachella, definitely, though.
Yeah, I can see that. What about overseas?
Yeah, overseas, too, as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, definitely anywhere where you can get that bag. So, overseas is definitely where that money at.
That's what everybody tells me, and a lot of artists don't even think like that, like to go overseas. And it's like, I don't understand.
Yeah. You make more money going overseas than you do in America.
Yeah, and I think they appreciate people more.
Yeah.
Like, I think they appreciate our artists more than the people here.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Like, they really do. I mean, just from going on, like, even just looking now, the people that are listening, we've got people in Italy listening to us right now, Canada, France, United States, of course. I had people on earlier from Portugal. They must have left. But, I mean, it amazes me because I always have people from Canada and France. Most of the time, Germany, too. They must be sleeping tonight. But that just amazes me. Like, we always have overseas people listening to the station. And we get 10,000 listeners a day. So it's not like a small part of the overseas listeners. You know what I'm saying? We have a decent amount. So it's kind of weird. It's just weird. Just weird. So if you have, all right, so after you get these albums out, you got the all bad video coming out next. Then you might just push out another project before the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
And then that's gonna be it. You told everybody your social links. Just call me Veto.
Yeah, it's consistent on all of the pages. Just call me Veto.
And you can also Google him, and he pops up everywhere.
Oh yeah, I haven't Googled myself in a minute.
Yeah, I Googled you to find out some history.
Oh yeah. I haven't done this shit in a long time.
Yep, you pop up.
Yeah, I had to Google myself sometimes just to see if I pop up.
See, I pop up under LipglossNMics more than anything. I figured that out the other day. I was like, wow. I guess because I'm on so many different stations, so it comes up under LipglossNMics, Hood Heat Radio, LipglossNMics, iHeartRadio. I'm like, wow. Like, where's Kelly Kell? So, all right, you guys. I want to thank you very much, Vito. Do you have anything you want to? I want to ask you. What would you? I guess what piece of information would you share with indie artists that are trying to come up?
Just keep grinding, man. You gotta be resilient, man. You just gotta keep being consistent. Just keep putting stuff out. Even though this shit may get tiring sometimes. It may seem like people ain't listening, but it be the people that you think ain't listening really listening, man. You know what I'm saying? So just stay at it, stay consistent, stay dropping it, do it your way. It ain't no rules to this shit, really. Just do it however you want to do it, you know?
And what piece of advice would you give them to haters? Because I see a lot lately, like we were saying earlier, I hate scrolling through Facebook because a lot of it's negative. But what would you give the ones that you could see, like a lot of people, they get that hate streak in them? What would you tell the ones? Because, it's like the industry, not just in Atlanta, it's oversaturated with music anyway, with rappers, okay? Then you figure you got 95% of people want to be rappers and only maybe 4% make it. And that's because most people end up giving up.
Right.
Or they get discouraged because other people's opinions. So what piece of advice would you give to those people about not giving up?
They just gotta pray for them, man. You just gotta pray for your haters, really. You can't really do nothing about it. They're gonna leave comments under your shit. They're gonna say whatever, man. Just keep on doing you. Victory in those opinions. And that's a true statement.
Right. And I tell everybody, look, you gotta want it bad, like even with me with the radio thing, I've been in corporate music since the year 2000. Corporate music ended up, once it got to be what they were telling me to push, and I couldn't go on tour anymore with hip hop and music that I liked, because they wanted me to push like Taylor Swift and things like that. It was like they were taking the heart out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was like, okay, I had to decide, yeah, I made really good corporate money, but my heart was also, you know what I'm saying? It was like, man, like this ain't me no more. It's like they're telling me what music to push.
This is what I want to tell them. You want to wake up every morning to think what you want to do today. So my thing is, I want to wake up every day to make my haters even mad. You feel me?
Right.
I want to make them madder.
And that's what happened, after I left corporate. I took a year, and it was the indie that brought me back. And then I had to look at it like, okay, how can I do this without that corporate money? I was making real good money, you know what I mean? It's like, how am I gonna do my passion and what I love to do? And I used to find underground artists with corporate and be able to put their music through FYE. You know what I mean? How do I do that now? You know what I'm saying? I don't have all that money FYE had, So how do I do this? Like, and it went a whole different route. I was working with underground in the clubs and all that, but now I ended up on radio for 4 years. And I had no intentions on ever doing that. But it kept me around music, and it kept me with indie artists, and it kept me, you know what I mean? So it was still, it may be a different route, but it's still my passion, and I didn't have to push or interview Taylor Swift.
Right.
No, that's terrible.
Right.
But you know what I mean? I didn't have to. I love all music. Don't get me wrong. I've worked on Ozfest tours. I've worked on all kinds of tours, but there's just some music, I just can't deal with, and she's one of them. But
yeah.
I just can't listen to that kind of stuff. It just drives me crazy. But
right.
Yeah, that's it. So I thank you for the interview once again, and I thank you for being patient. Me postponing it till today. And anybody that didn't catch the whole interview tonight, don't worry. He will be traveling around with me onto all the other stations, so you will hear him on iHeartRadio. And the interview at the end of this all will be on Spotify. So you can just follow LipglossNMics, and all the shows I have are on Spotify now.
Man, that's love. That's love right there. I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Big man, everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
You're welcome, and I look forward to hearing your next project and seeing the video for All Bad.
Yeah, man, we working on it. So it's definitely dropping within the next month or so. So y'all just vibe with me, keep on rocking with me, and we here, man.
That's what's up. And you have a great weekend, and we're out.
Appreciate it. Y'all too.
Bye-bye. Bye, DJ.
Bye.
All right, y'all, and that was DJ Big Man and Vito. So don't forget, go check out his music, check out his YouTube videos, and make sure that you wait. All Bad will be coming up with a video. And join us next Friday and Saturday. Don't forget, Sunday night, I'm out of 4 races at 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. I get confused with the Mountain Time and the Eastern Time. Monday nights, I am with Stop Beefing Radio. And you got to check them out. They're wild, okay? That's out of Indiana. Tuesday nights, I'm out of Hood Heat Radio out of New York. And I will be lining up some more. I have another one for Thursday nights. And we have some new shows coming on to 258. So do keep up with us, y'all. And like I said, go check out Vito on Instagram. Just Call Me Veto. And you'll see he's really keeps up with his Instagram. Every day he be on there. So just shoot him a message. Check out his music on YouTube. He goes back some. And peace out, y'all. Have a great night, great weekend. Stay safe.